On Thursday, in Abuja, President Bola Tinubu called on international development financiers to recognize Africa as a continent brimming with growth and prosperity opportunities. Speaking at a meeting with a delegation from the International Finance Corporation, IFC, a member of the World Bank Group led by Managing Director Makhtar Diop, President Tinubu emphasized the need for strategic investments in key sectors such as agriculture, infrastructure, research, and development. The IFC and the World Bank need to see Africa differently, President Tinubu stated. He expressed satisfaction that an African, Mr. Diop, leads the IFC, underscoring the importance of an insider's understanding of the continent's potential for growth, peace, stability, and prosperity. President Tinubu urged global financiers to shift their perception of Africa from one of instability and leadership challenges to one of opportunity and potential. The world has to see us as a continent that can help the rest of the world and not perceive us as backwards, he said. He emphasized Africa's readiness to change the narrative and collaborate with international partners, asserting, Africa is open for business, regardless of whatever the perception may be. Nigeria holds the second-largest IFC portfolio in Africa, with an active investment portfolio of $2.1 billion as of April 2024. President Tinubu highlighted critical infrastructure projects undertaken by his administration, such as the 700-kilometer Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway and the Sokoto-Badagry Expressway, designed to improve transportation and living conditions in rural areas. Addressing the challenges in agriculture, the president noted past attempts to create dams and the ongoing issues with reticulation and irrigation. He stressed the need for adequate funding for rural roads to expedite transportation from production areas to consumer centers, pointing out that the Coastal Road and the Sokoto-Badagry Highway aim to address these challenges. In response, Mr. Diop informed President Tinubu about productive discussions with Nigerian partners aimed at enhancing agriculture, increasing food production through irrigation farming, upgrading transport networks, and bolstering regional integration. He announced that the IFC had signed a $23,300,000 loan agreement with John Vance Industries Limited to develop Nigeria's cocoa sector, demonstrating IFC's long-term commitment to agribusiness in Nigeria. Mr. Diop highlighted IFC's support for small and medium enterprises in the agricultural sector and the need to attract more significant players into food production. He expressed the corporation's readiness to partner with the Nigerian government on new investments in irrigation, road infrastructure, and airport logistics under a public-private partnership. He congratulated President Tinubu on his 1 year in office and praised his bold economic decisions, reaffirming IFC's commitment to long-term investment in Nigeria. Mr. Diop noted that IFC's single largest investment in Africa is in Nigeria, with $1.2 billion invested in the fertilizer industry. Watch the video clip of this event for more insights and highlights. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for the latest updates.
And it was an opportunity. First of all, I would like to thank His Excellency the President for taking the time to meet with me and my delegation. It was a great opportunity to review the portfolio of IFC in Nigeria. Currently, IFC is the second largest portfolio in Africa, and we are investing massively in Nigeria. We discussed the priority of the government, of his government, and how IFC can support them. Specifically, we discussed about infrastructure and the need to increase investment in infrastructure for logistics. We discussed about agriculture, where we would like to make even more investment. Just for your information, we are investing largely in fertilizer and would like now to invest more in large-scale agriculture. And the President has given us his support and blessing to go in that direction. The third one was regional integration, because we need to. Nigeria is the largest economy in the continent, and the integration with the rest of the continent is essential. So we discussed all elements which are needed for integration, which is airport, logistic, connectivity, and that was something that we discussed. Lastly, we discussed the need to invest more in local currency, because companies here want to borrow in local currency, and we are about to sign an agreement with the central bank to allow us to do more local currency lending. So altogether, it was an excellent discussion with Excellency, and there is a total alignment between the strategic direction that he has set for his government and what IFC is doing right now.
It's interesting to know that you're interested in the agricultural sector. Coincidentally, the government too is also looking towards that direction. So what time specifically are you starting this investment?
What we would like to do is, first of all, to increase the transformation of commodities. You are a certain number of commodities which are produced. We just signed with a medium-sized enterprise in Nigeria, a transformation of the cocoa beans in chocolate. So this is the kind of investment which are important. Why? Because when you export raw cocoa beans, it brings you $1 on your reserves. When you export a transformed product, you have $3. So this transformation will help on the macroeconomic side, will help the central bank to have more reserves, but also we create jobs. We would like also to invest in food production, because one of the main items in the consumption basket of the Nigerian is food products. So more we invest in it, so more we will be able to lower the cost of this food product to the Nigerian, and therefore help in reducing poverty and help the poorest of the Nigerians. Thank you so very much. Pleasure.